to the channel. Today is Saturday. Sangria right here. Got a bunch of fruit in here. And I got a bunch of fruit right here and veggies, but it's for a certain reason. We got 7 days before we go on a cruise and 5 days before we go to our hotel resort. But we got a little problem. Someone is sick. The wifey. Come on over. So, the wifey is a little bit under the weather and we got a vacation coming up. So what do you do when you get sick before the vacation? And we're gonna talk about that. But tell everyone, if you're sick, what should you do?
If you are sick, please stay home. Don't come to work and spread the love. Coughing and hacking and touching and talking. Just stay home. You're not missing anything.
Stay home.
What you are doing is spreading your germs all over.
Yes. And people got cruises to go on.
We got things to do.
Yes. So our job, my job, is to get her back healthy. But let's say she doesn't get healthy, we still gonna have a good time. So we're gonna talk about some things you should do if you get sick, how you can get better to have an epic cruise, epic vacation. The first thing is you should always have trip insurance. We have trip insurance. Normally we purchase it 90 to 120 days before we leave. So if something happened and we couldn't go, I would get 100% of our funds back.
Yes, travel insurance is a must. I would say travel insurance is a must at any age, but as you start aging, things can happen. So I would definitely say travel insurance should be one of the main purchases that you make. And it's basically an investment on all your money that you put into that vacation or cruise. And
it doesn't matter how much you spend on a cruise or how little. Get the insurance because you never know what will happen.
Exactly. Travel insurance should always be a must.
Second thing is take a COVID test.
Yes. If you're feeling a little under the weather, you're feeling off, just make sure it's not COVID, please. Nobody wants you on there spreading your germs and spreading that all throughout the ship. So I do know I am COVID negative. Ernest is COVID negative, so it's not COVID. I do believe that it's allergies and sinus issues. So should be a fairly quick fix. Once I get all these good fruits and vegetables in me.
We're gonna get you right.
Yes, I'm gonna be ready.
Yes.
I'm actually not feeling bad, but I just don't feel like myself.
But
and
I
don't
can
like
tell.
it. And I'm congested a little bit.
Because I can hear the difference.
Yes, I can too.
Yeah, you sound a little weird.
Yeah.
But
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna get you right though.
Yes.
Another thing is you want to stay hydrated. Water, these juices we're gonna make. You don't want to be drinking soda. You don't want to be drinking those juices you get at the store that's full of sugar. You want fresh juice. Coffee.
No sweet, sugary coffee drinks. No, it's not doing anything for you. It's not hydrating you. I will have herbal tea, but my main source of hydration will be from the juices as well as water.
That's right. And after that, you got to get some rest. You can't be running around doing everything. You got to give your body time to heal itself.
Yes. You have to get rest to allow the body time to heal. That means put your cell phone down. That means get off, turn the TV off. Just rest. Allow your body the time that it needs to heal.
That's right. And every now and then you want to get a little fresh air and some sunlight. Sunlight does wonder.
Yes,
fresh air does wonder for your lungs and your body.
Yes.
After that, you do want to eat healthy. You can't go to McDonald's. You can't go to Wendy's. You have to eat healthy foods. Salads. If you don't eat meat, big salads are wonderful. If you eat meat, you may want to deal with some chicken,
Yes.
seafood.
If you eat meat, as far as me, my eating and my journey or the way I eat looks different than others. I choose not to eat meat.
Or different than me.
Yeah, it looks different than Ernest because he'll take it down. But I choose not to eat meat. Also, try to stay away from the processed foods as well as the oil. So my way of eating is very clean to start off with. So just adding those extra vitamins and minerals is going to do my body a lot of good in recovering, as well as a lot of rest and hydration.
Then you also want to take some over-the-counter meds.
Now, it may look a lot different for you on what you're able to take based on your medical history. So I would advise you to reach out to your doctor, have that discussion on things that you could take over the counter. But as for me, I try to take as little as possible, or I try to look for those natural herbal remedies as well as the natural cough drops. And, you know, I just try to be so mindful of what I put into my body. It hasn't always been that way, but the older I get, I know that health is wealth. And
we're empty nesters.
yes, we're
And we're
empty
looking
nesters.
into taking care of our bodies a whole lot more.
Yes, because at one point we were more, or for me, I was more focused on the kids and making sure they had what they
Fast
needed,
food,
and kind of put
pizza.
myself on the back burner. And as you can see in some of our pictures, you know, I ate whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't exercise, so I look a lot different than what I did last
Look at some
year
of those pictures.
or year before. But there was a whole process to where I got to that point, and we'll discuss it later. I would like to be as open and honest with you all as possible about my journey on how I got to this point in my life. And I'm
She has a
actually
special
enjoying
journey.
it. Yes, I have a special journey, and I'm actually loving it and enjoying life in a whole different way that I've never been able to enjoy it before. I have more energy. You know, I can do things that I never thought I would be able to do.
A lot more on the excursions and the
trips. You know, at one point I was jogging. I'd wake up and jog 7 miles. So, you know, just things that I never thought, you know, would be possible have become possible. But my journey may look a little bit different than yours, or may look a lot different than yours. But as far as medication goes, yes, I do take medications, and I am taking medication now to help me along, but I choose to take as little as possible. I like the natural remedies.
Natural's always better.
Natural's always good.
So I have some things here that I'm going to make her juice out of. We're both going to have these juices. These juices are going to have a lot of vitamins, antioxidant. It's going to help
minerals,
help your body knock out whatever is in you or that somebody gave you, so you can enjoy your cruise.
Yes. And Ernest typically makes me a juice every day.
Every day.
He'll do like 2 or 3, and we'll have them for that time, and then he'll make another batch. In between, from time to time, I'll make like a green smoothie.
You do smoothies, yes.
And they're absolutely delicious. I love them. But not everybody will. But that's how I do.
Right. And I love my salads.
Yes.
I do eat a little junk food. You might say I eat a lot, but I think it's just a little. But I love my salads and I love my juices. I don't drink a lot of smoothies, but I like smoothies. And we just try to eat a little bit more healthier. Ever since the kids left, we want to take care of ourselves a lot more.
Yes. main thing is focusing on health. And my sister-in-law told me before she passed away last year, she always told me health is wealth. And I do believe that. And I take that to heart. And I try to do everything that I can to maintain my health.
Right.
But it doesn't help when people come around and they're sick and they know they're sick.
Stay home, stay home.
Please, if you know you're sick, stay at home. Don't spread it. Or at least don't come around coughing, hacking, and touching everything.
Put a mask on at least.
Wear a mask. I always mask up.
No one want to look at you crazy wearing a mask nowadays.
Yeah.
Just wear a mask.
Just wear a mask. Just stay home.
Stay home.
It's not that serious. Stay home.
Yes. So I have some things here that we're gonna make juice with. Pineapple. Pineapple is our favorite.
Yes. That really, for me, when I can always tell when he adds pineapples to it, because sometimes I'm in here when he makes the juices. Sometimes I'm prepping my lunch for the week. But when he makes juices with pineapples, I can always tell because it is so sweet, that natural sweetness. And it's always a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. And we have some strawberries. These are not fresh because the fresh costs too much. So these are frozen.
Well, we do buy the fresh, but the fresh just doesn't last. The organic ones, and I've got maybe, if I haven't used them all, I have maybe 2 or 3 strawberries.
We like to eat the fresh ones.
Yes,
we
like to eat those, but they don't last very long. So we find that buying the frozen fruit, it lasts longer.
Yeah. Then we have celery, carrots, and beets. And we have tomatoes. We don't normally put tomatoes because when we have our salad, we eat a lot of tomatoes.
We put the tomatoes on the salad.
Cucumbers the same way, so we don't juice it. I know a lot of people probably have different types of juices, but this is our base right here because some things we just eat a lot of.
Yes. And we try to buy organic, even with the frozen, we try to always buy organic when possible. And that's just something that we choose to do in our research. It is healthier. So when you see fruits and vegetables that we use, they're going to be organic.
Yeah. And we have our lemons. And this is the best I can do with oranges.
Yeah, a lot of our fruits and vegetables, they don't look that great. And we are going to venture out into going to the farmer's market, but today was definitely an end day. Ernest did everything on his own. Saturday's usually our time to go out together, grocery shop, but I stayed in, I listened to my body, and I rested, had some herbal mint tea, some water, smoothie, just trying to get myself back on track.
Right. And we have kale.
Yes.
Can you grab that kale? You gotta put the kale. We love kale.
Yes.
So we got kale here also. We got a bunch of kale here. So all this right here is gonna make our smoothie.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna bore you.
We're not smoothie, juice.
Juice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bore you with cutting it, but we're gonna use this machine right here to juice everything. But I do wanna say, even though we buy organic, please make sure you wash your fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
Vinegar, baking soda, wash them.
Or if you don't want to use the vinegar, baking soda, hot water. We use hot water on just about everything because a lot of those fruits and vegetables are dirty, have a lot of dirt on them.
And bugs.
Yeah, and bugs. So make sure you clean your stuff. However you clean it, make sure you clean it.
Yeah. And the container we usually use are these glass bottles right here. The lids usually stick on there pretty good. And we'll drink it one a day.
Yeah.
About
Amazon, real inexpensive on Amazon. So, we didn't spend a lot of money on it.
So we're gonna cut this up and then we'll come back and then we'll start juicing. Okay, we got everything chopped up. Which one you want first? We got beets, pineapple, and strawberry, celery, pineapple, kale, pineapple, orange, pineapple, carrots, and for summertime favorite we have lemons and strawberries.
Strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade.
So I think that I will go for. It doesn't matter. They're all good, and we use different combinations most of the time. But one of our staples are kale, pineapple, and beets.
So we start with beets.
Strawberries and carrots. Yeah.
We'll start with the beets. So we're gonna put. And this thing is wonderful because
I will get you.
all you have to do is just dump it in there
I'll get you a spoon.
and let it go. Good, huh?
Fresh.
That's gonna get you back on target. You're gonna be good to go.
I wish I would have thought about mint, adding a piece of mint in there.
Yeah,
That would have
could
gave
add
it a
mint.
twist.
But you drink a lot of tea with it.
Yes.
Peppermint.
It can be a little messy, but you just kind of clean as you go. Wipe everything down, or you can wait till you're done, because juice, especially with the fruits and veggies, they kind of get over everything.
And this is what happens when it juices it.
It really gets out a lot of the stuff.
And this
It's
is
not like that old juicer. We had one of those old juicers before, and it was just so much work that we just quit using it.
and this is pretty dry. So it gets a lot of
The pulp,
juice out.
yeah. So it
it's
squeezes
pretty
all the
dry.
juice out, and you're left with just the pulp. And a lot of people use the pulp in different things, but we generally don't use it. But it can be used.
And this one has a lot of froth.
I wish there was a juicer that I could take on the cruise ship with me and make my juices every day.
And I can even that out. That's our first juice right there. Main ingredient, the beets. It's good already.
Yes, I can smell the beets. You know, beets can be a little overpowering, but when you mix it like we do with the pineapple and then other things, it's perfect. It's perfect. I love my beet juice.
So now we're gonna clean this up, and what's your next juice you wanna make?
Kale.
Kale, all right. Okay, next juice will be the kale and pineapple. Unfortunately, we won't make all these because we don't have enough containers.
Yes.
So
Oh, I gotta get some more to do.
we'll do the kale and pineapple next. Yeah, we're gonna get you all good for this cruise. How about that?
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're gonna save the rest because we only have 6 containers, but we're gonna be juicing up, trying to get you healthy, and we're gonna see what you look like when we go to the resort and on the cruise. But I'm positive you'll be good to go.
Yeah, I think probably just a couple more days and
Yeah.
I should be back good.
All right, there your juices. About to get healthy. See you next time.
Make sure it's clean. People talk about you.
I'm always clean.